Obviously, it was a great event. I have to say, though, it was a little bit cold. Not necessarily in the sun.
A little bit.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. A little bit.
Moving those toys did help.
19
in the
20s,
morning, I think.
it was frigid. Yeah. And the good thing was the sun was out at least, but boy, that was a cold one. We've had some warm ones in the last couple of years, so that was kind of a rarity to have a cold toy drive this year. But we've got rain and warm air on the way, so we're kind of going to get both at the same time. The warm air is coming in with a warm front, but it's also bringing in some tropical moisture for this time of year. So temperatures tomorrow will actually go up. This will be one of those weird days where the low temperature will probably happen right around midnight, and by the time you wake up, it could be 5 to 10 degrees warmer. And by the afternoon, mid to upper 60s. A few spots could be near 70 tomorrow. Now, heavy rain is a concern tomorrow, especially across the I-85 corridor. You see the low risk for excessive rainfall. Basically, this is the flash flood risk. Medium down here, that will cross right over us tomorrow night into Wednesday. And so by Wednesday, you'll see that risk kind of shift off to the northeast. So it's a Wednesday morning, kind of Tuesday night time frame. So think about 6 p.m. tomorrow night till maybe like 6 a.m. on Wednesday morning, we'll have some heavy rainfall. And it's really going to be in two waves, late Tuesday, into early Wednesday, isolated flash flooding. Again, it won't be widespread, but there'll be isolated flood risk. And make sure you're being prepared on those roadways. When it's wet around here, we tend to see a lot of accidents, a lot of gridlock, and make sure those lights are on when your wipers are on during the day. There's the first batch of heavy rain around this time tomorrow night until about midnight. That will move through, and then another surge will come through early Wednesday. So think of two distinct waves of heavy rain. Now, I do expect some thunder to be in here. We don't expect any widespread severe, but I would not be shocked to see one or two strong cells, especially where the warm air gets in quicker to our south and east. And when you see thunderstorms, not only do you see the risk of maybe a strong storm, but usually get heavier rainfall rates with what we call convection. That's our technical term for thunderstorms, because there's a convection current in these clouds producing this heavy rainfall. That's the rain that's going to be over us tomorrow evening, right across the area through the overnight hours. There'll be a break probably early Wednesday, but then the next surge right around sunrise. And you see the cold air spilling on the backside. There will be a little bit of snow, but not a lot. It's not a big deal with the snow. The concern will be the dropping temperatures, likely causing a flash freeze. And that's when temperatures drop rapidly after we have some rain or moisture, which could cause some black ice. You'll see the heavy rainfall across our area. There could be a swath of anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain right across the center of the Piedmont tomorrow night into Wednesday. Cold air moves in behind this. Next week will warm back up, but there are signs long ways ahead that we could see cold air coming down just in time for Christmas Eve. So even though temperatures will be warming up for later in next week, it looks like there will be more cold air on the way. And this has been kind of a trend this month. A lot of up and down temperatures above the next 2 days, below for the next 4. And then there's that warm up going into next week. Your Guy Roofing 7-day forecast will kind of illustrate this here. We want you to stay weather aware Tuesday night and Wednesday morning for heavy rain. Then there's the cool down for Thursday, Friday into Saturday. But then another warm up early next week with temperatures near 60, and we'll stay in the 50s for the middle of next week.